Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela, I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and welcome back to a Throwback Friday and number 20. Right, so today I have got a Whips and Bits. I've got a bit of a colour match issue, but I think we've fixed that one now. I'll explain that to you in a bit. And we have also got a Happy Mail. So let's get on with our very first video, which of course is a Whips, Bits and Chat Volume 17. And now this one was from August the 18th, 2020.
So today, let's just jump in straight away with breaking news. Right, so first up let's go for the furthest away, Australia. Right, you're in Spotlight, your Mill bags are being restocked, and they've also got a voucher in the catalogues that come through your post. You've got about 24 hours left to jump in and use the 30% off coupon. That is in the catalogue that came through your post, which will bring your Mill bags from $10 and down to $7. Nice price. Right, for America, Joann's is having a refurb, and they are completely changing the way that the area's looking. So because of this, they need room, and so they have got their yarns marked down to stupid prices yet again. So if it's safe for you to get there, go for it. And for everybody else, I'm sorry I haven't managed to get my feelers out as far as the rest of the world yet. If you guys spot an amazing deal for your country that you want me to shout out, please send me a message, send me an email, or jump onto the Facebook group and pop it in the section that I've provided there. This way I can give you a shout. I'll even say that you're my crazy that told me. Just give a girl a hand and let's help everyone out. Right, so now that bit's done, I can have my morning coffee. Right, so okay, so next on to the whips. As you all know, you've all seen this little guy. He's finally finished, slightly wonky. There is information on him on the Audi kit review. Now, an update on the kit review is this one here. Doesn't look like a lot, does it? This is the llama. Now, I'm having a hard time getting my brain around this one. I've done the joining and all the rest, that's fine. But I've not really come across any patterns that expect you to build the body of the item using half double crochets. Yeah, it's giving me quite a gap on the body, and I'm going to be able to see the stuffing through, and we all know I'm quite a tight crocheter, so this wouldn't normally happen if I was using a single crochet. So have any of you guys come out with this gone up against this stitch before within amigurumi, and how did it turn out for you? Because as it stands at the moment, this is gonna end up getting, well, it's gonna end up like that, isn't it? Because I'm not keen on it. It's causing a lot of self-doubt when creating. All right, and next one up, this is a whip as well. It's not a gone off avocado. That's what I think of it at the moment. I think it looks like the shape of an avocado, but this is actually the body of the guitar that's from the same kit. I'm just working on the top section and all the extra little bits and pieces, and that's starting to get confusing as well. And the last one up is actually a completed. I should have really stuffed it, but hopefully you guys can work it out. It is another pillowcase. Now this one is done in a striped corner to corner, and it has an envelope opening so that you can pop the cushion in and out, in and out, as much as you like. Now this is actually being made for my bestie's son. Yeah, I done it again, didn't I? I agreed to make something for the kid for her lad for Christmas. We've got two of these pillows, but they're going to be different designs. And then there is going to be a blanket. This thing I've measured up based off of how many squares in this one. It's also going to be a corner to corner, but it's his favourite football team. And so it's going to have the emblem built into the blanket, and this thing is going to be bigger than my 2-seater sofa. So I just hope he likes it when I'm finished, or at least I don't completely lose it, because these are not my team's colours. They're their opposition. So it is very hard making this. I hope he understands I do love him. But there may be maybe something sewn into it, like lose your toe rags, lose, or something, I don't know. I'm just in one of them early morning moods. Coffee's needed. Okay, so yesterday I did my mad dash to the post office to send out the prizes for 4 out of the 6 that claimed their prize on my birthday video. Now, I'm not going to be doing a redraw for the 2 that missed out. What I decided to actually do was add more to the package, like to each individual package that was going out. So of course, the lass that was working in there happens to be my mate, and she's looked at me and she's gone, more Christmas presents? And I'm like, yeah. And she's gone, okay, so where are they off to this time? And I was like, right, I've got 1 for Australia, 2 for America, and 1 for Ireland. And she's like, wow, that's a nice mix. And I was like, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what prices we can get for the postage for each. And she's gone, well, America's prices have gone up again because of the trade agreements and all that, and they're due to go up again in September. And I'm like, oh well, as long as they're cheaper than Australia, there's not a problem. She's looked at me, grinned, and gone, fingers crossed. So I was a bit sort of puzzled. So all prizes have been sent out. I'm doing a little bit of an experiment here. All the prizes weighed the same. Turns out the postage, because of that, the postage cost to each of them is the same, which seems insane considering we've got Ireland, which is just across the water, and that's going to take around 14 days. I could probably cycle there quicker. And then we've got America. You're going to take 42 days, and so's Australia. Yeah, Australia's, it's what, 3 times the distance to Australia from here than it is to America. Now, on top of that, America, postage costs are going up again. So as of 1st of September, that parcel will be costing more would have cost more to send to you than what it would to Australia. I just can't get my head around the traded agreements and how America have decided that this is a nice price to charge the UK for sending in a really small package.
So for my Aussie crazies, that was an old breaking news. Now remember, those catalogues come out pretty much every fortnight with different deals in that they are doing each fortnight or each week, and there's normally a code attached. If there is no code, check your emails, because they will also fire codes at you through your emails. And if you are one of the group member thingies, you'll also have a special evenings that you can attend where you can get your hands on the yarn first. That'll teach me for drinking fizzy pop. Right, so if there is a deal that you come across for your country, remember, I would happily love to shout them out. So if you can fire me off an email or drop me a message on the Facebook page, or even on one of the most recent videos, that'll do. And then I'll be able to go off, have a bit of a search, and then shout it out for everybody. And that llama, he's still in the same state he was in that video. I haven't touched him at all. Now those pillows got completely completed. They even had numbers that I sewed onto the back of them because they are to do with a footy strip. But they're sitting on top of my cupboard in here above the camera at the moment, along with a couple of other bits that Bestie wanted, because Bestie is in the process of redoing that son's bedroom, and so she doesn't want to run the risk of getting any paint or anything on it. And it's been a very long process build for this bedroom, because it's not a normal bedroom. So as I said, it's been a long build, so I'm keeping those safe for when they're ready for them to arrive. So fingers crossed they will have them done by the time I'm allowed to cross the border into Wales. And as for the blanket, I got a get out of jail free card for that one. I explained to her how many hours it was going to take for me to make. She was like, nah, don't worry about it, honey. And in regards to postage, it's gone up a good few more times since then, and it's even worse. So that's why most of my competitions are now pattern competitions. Right, so now let's pop on and have a look at our next video, which is colour matching yarn help. Now this was of course filmed last year when I was attempting to do last year's poppies. Now I only managed 200 of the poppies last year because of COVID and not knowing whether we would be able to sell them or not. So last year's poppies were made with the Papaya Loves solid range. This year's ones though are being made with a different yarn, and I'll tell you all about that in a minute.
And today I am bringing you a colour match. Yeah, I think that's what we'll call it, colour match. Now, as you all know, I make poppy brooches for the Royal British Legion. Now, I've used a lot of different yarns because right back at the beginning I had a lot donated to me. So I got to play around with the different thicknesses, weights and things to find out which ones I liked working with. Well, it turns out that at that point in time Aldi's were doing a special on their yarns, as they do sometimes, because you only get it about 4 times a year. And they had some red, so I'd grabbed a bag of the red, started making them up, realised how many poppies I could get out of the one ball. So I went back and grabbed a few more packets. Well, since that point the red hasn't been back in, which is really annoying. So I'm getting to the bottom of my Aldi red now, so I'm on the hunt for a new red from a different company, in the hopes that that colour will be around for a good few years. So I've got 3 colours here. One is the original Aldi, another one is the Papaya Love, and the third one in the choice, or in the trio, is the Starcraft Special. So let me see what you think. Right, so first up is the Papaya Love. This is in what they have called Poppy Red. So this one is 100 grams, 350 ounces, which is 360 meters or 373 yards. It is 100% acrylic. It's a 3-weight. The colour number is 3080. So that one is choice number 1, and that comes in at £1.50 a ball. Just pop that there. Number 2 is the Aldi yarn. So if I am lucky enough to get that back, you can only get that in packs of 4, but at £3.99 for 4 packs, that works out to £1 a ball. Now it again is 100% acrylic, and this time round they have said on the paperwork that there is 300 meters approximately of yarn. And then number 3, last but not least, is the Stylecraft Special DK. Now I haven't actually got any of that to show you, but the colourway is exactly the same as the Aran yarn. Now I can get that on Wool Warehouse at the moment for £1.95, and it's 100 grams, 295 meters of 100% acrylic, and it's a 4mm. Now, due to the lighting in here, the colours may not show up completely true. So what I've done is I've taken an image outside in sunlight. It's about 5 o'clock on a really nice warm day with no clouds in the skies. Right, so I'm going to pop up the photograph now that hopefully will show you the colour differences better. And then I would really love it if you could pop in the comments below which one would you choose and why. Here's the photo. Right, so that's going to be it for today. Just quickly coming on to show you that and talk your ear off a little bit.
Right, so the update for the poppy colour. Now this year, of course, I am using the Signet Pato Everyday DK, and this is in colourway a cranberry. Now the reason I've chosen this, one is price, and two is because I'm getting a little bit of help from somebody this year, actually from a few of you this year. Normal price on this one is £1.20, or at least it is from the Secret Yarn Stash, which is where I get my yarn from for the poppies. Now they've given me an affiliated link, which some of you may know about, some of you may not. The affiliated link is in the drop down box down under the video. Right, at the moment they can only ship out to the UK and all of Ireland. All right, so I'm sorry if you're over in Australia or America or anywhere else. If you wanted to help at this point, you can't. But once she's able to ship out to you, I will shout it from the rooftops. But if you go through and use the affiliated link to then go on and purchase yarn for yourself and only for yourself, I will get a little bit of a kickback, and for every £30 that you spend, I normally get nearly enough of a kickback to get one ball of a poppy red, which is absolutely brilliant. So far that affiliated link has made it so that I can actually get 7 balls of yarn, and each ball makes 60 poppies. So each ball in theory could be a minimum of £120 for the Royal British Legion once I make those poppies up. A little bit of extra on the Secret Yarn Stash is that when you pop over there, you can get free orders over £30 is free postage, and also for your very first order you get 10% off. If you sign up to the newsletter, you will also gain some added perks, and as long as you're signed up to them, you will also be able to collect points, so at some point you will be able to get some free yarn for yourself as well. Right, let's now have a look at the next video, which is a happy mail from, now this is our gorgeous Ella at No Catchy Name Crochet.
Okay, so today I have received some happy mail. Just a little bit of background on it. Earlier on in the month I actually won the competition from Ella at No Catchy Name Crochet. Oh, that sounded a bit posh, didn't it? Right, so it was for an amigurumi book. Now, as you all know, I'm a bit when it comes to postage. So I'd said to her, by all means, send it on the slow boat to China. And when it gets here, it gets here. I don't mind. And she was like, okay, no worries. I'll be sending it out in a couple of days, because she announced it on a Sunday. So she'd sent it out, told me it had been sent. So I've been sitting here twiddling my thumbs as you would, but I was expecting it in a couple of months' time. But it's arrived today. Now I have cheekily had a quick nose, only as far as open it up to make sure it was actually the book from Ella and not something else. Now she's sent this over from America. It's only taken 14 days, but it's cost her $24.50. That's like 25 bucks. And I am shocked, because it's such a light parcel. It's ridiculously light, and to charge that much is just ridiculous. I can't wait any longer. Right, it's time to get in. Right. Oh, we've got a little card there. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. I really like that one. That's really cute. Right. She says, "Hi Angela, congratulations on winning. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting. I hope you love the book. Happy crafting, Ella." I'll tell you what, girl, your penmanship is stunning as well. I wish my notes were easily read. Right, that's going up on my little noteboard there. Right, so let's get in. Okay, so the book is Happy Gurumi, 20 Super Cute Animal Toys to Create, and it's by Vanessa Chan. Okay, right, so as you can see, we've got some stunning ones here now. My first one up is the frog. It's just got to be done, because I had said I want to make the frog. So let's have a quick nose. Decent sized photos. Wow, lots of information. Okay, so I'm just having a nose at the bumblebee. There we go there. Show you the picture. And it actually says to use sugar and cream, 100% cotton. Right, so I'm going to have to swap that out. And I'm going to be using the cottons that I got from my Aldi boxes that I bought the other week to make these, because I'm hoping that they're pretty much the same size. Sorry. I'm so interested in watching, I'm not really concentrating on what I'm saying. But oh, this is a stunning book. Uh-oh. There's a squirrel. We all know who likes squirrels. Oh, there he is. There's my frog. He actually reminds me of a TV programme that I watched back in the day when I was a kid, and there was like a plasticine frog. It's just popped into my head. I can't remember the programme itself, but there was like a plasticine frog, and he looks like him. I'll have to have a look up and see if I can find out. The little turtle's sweet. I really should be showing you all these, shouldn't I? There we go, there's a little puppy dog. We've got a purple elephant. Maybe another picture of that one. Yeah, there we go. Big purple elephant. And we've got a whale. And an ostrich. That's the first time I've actually seen an ostrich in Aragurumi, so that's quite sweet. Okay, this is going to make me want to go down and eat now. Look at that for an ice cream sundae. And then there's some party balloons. This is typically American. We did get it, but not a lot. But a root beer float. Look at his face, that's well cute. Even got a tongue in it. A little party cat. A birthday present. Birthday cake. And they've got the stitch guide instructions and things at the back. It's a different setup to the UK ones. They normally have them at the front. If you're not one of her subscribers, pop over, watch her videos. They are beautiful. The items she makes are stunning, and she's got a really quirky sense of humour, which is brilliant. So of course, if you like my quirky, you're going to love her quirky as well. And do her a favour, watch her video, watch her adverts, or at least some of them, so YouTube cough up some cash to help her with postage on her next item that she sends out.
I knew there was a book that had escaped me and I found it. This one here. So watch out. There will be a video coming up shortly for this book so that you can have a nose through a little bit closer than what you saw in that previous video. And of course I did get round to making the frog. Here he is. And he is made with the Aldi cotton, as I said I would, but I did also make another one of them, and that was in a different yarn, and that is for a different yarn review, and it is humongous. I can't think for the life of me what the name of the yarn was. All I know is you can't get it anymore. Silly this is. All these yarns are disappearing. Bring them back. I'm going to go and stomp my feet now. Right, and that is it for me for today. I will see you all really soon. So if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. And I'm off to stomp about yarn that's no longer available. Ta-ra for now, everyone.